Hello, hello, hello. This is day 2 of my series where I'm going to be telling 31 stories for 31 days. I'm very excited for this one because, as you can see in the title, it is a very interesting one. This story is about how I almost died in a car accident. Now, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration because the truth is I don't fully remember everything down to the minute about how the story played out. But in this video, I'm going to talk about 2 times that I was in a car accident. One was definitely like a little bit of a fender bender, and the other was actually a very dangerous car accident. So the first time, I think I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I was actually going to a beach with my IRL friend, and she actually lived in my neighborhood, so we were IRLs, and I was in her car. So we were just going down to a beach, and we were both in the back seat. Her parents were both in the front seat, and this was like a family friend, not just a friend. Like, this is like someone I grew up with, and she was like someone I've known for like a very long time. I think I was maybe a little bit older than 8 or 9. Maybe I was like 10. It's a little vague because I don't remember the exact date, but essentially we were just going on the highway, and basically we saw a car accident to the left. There was a car accident. Everyone was going very, very slowly, and I distinctly remember the dad, he was the one driving the car. He was like looking left to the accident, and in front of him there was also traffic, and he didn't realize, and he also got into his own car accident. So the person in front of us like stopped very abruptly, and then they got into a car accident, and then like there's just 2 accidents on the road. Okay, it was all over the place. Okay, it was like a whole hectic thing. So both people on the road were in an accident, so we had to deal with like we had to just sit there for like ages. And luckily, we actually still even like went to the beach. I think this was on the way back, luckily, because if it was on the way there, the experience would have been ruined, of course. But this was on the way back, so the accident happened like later at night around dinner time when we were coming back. Luckily, everyone was safe. It was just a minor fender bender. There was no like dangerous injuries. Everyone in the car was safe. So basically, the car stopped in front of us, and we were the ones that ran the car. So it was actually the dad's fault. It was actually the dad's fault. It wasn't the other person's fault. We all just got distracted by the other car accident, and that's pretty much what happened. Anyways, that's the first story. Not a very big deal, but don't worry, stay tuned. The next story is actually like super crazy, and it's much more serious, and it is one where I actually like could have died in. I'll get into that in a bit. I want to pace this video out a little bit, so I'm gonna play out this game, and then we'll get into that. Meanwhile, I want you guys to like let me know if you guys are enjoying this series so far. Obviously, we're only 2 days in, but I do want to hear your guys' thoughts, and I know some of you might be wondering, well, how is he gonna do 31 different stories, guys? Trust me, okay? I was a crazy child growing up, okay? I have stories about suspensions, I have stories about fights, I have stories about near-death experiences, I have, like, stories about first kisses, I have all kinds of stories for you guys, okay? And also, I'm gonna give a fair warning now. There are gonna be some stories in this series that are a little bit more like not PG, not appropriate for everyone. And I know my channel is generally for all ages, but there are some stories in this series that aren't going to be like very PG. So I'll give a little bit of a disclaimer before getting into those ones. But I know I'm saying that, but I know some of you are probably excited to hear those stories because let's be real here, okay? Stories like that are always more entertaining. So yeah, I will explain those later on, but let me just win this game real quick, and then we'll get into the next story, which is definitely going to be a little bit more interesting. Actually, while I'm at it, I can actually talk about another accident that I wasn't actually a part of, but my dad was actually a part of. So basically, my dad was in the car, and he was coming back from like an all-day meditation thing. My dad is like super, like, I don't know, he's very calm. He's like super chill vibes, and he meditates a lot. So he was coming back from this all-day meditation course, and at this point he had this old Toyota Corolla, and he was driving back, and he got like absolutely just like there was a giant truck behind him. Okay, and this truck just rammed into the back of his car very hard, and to make the situation even worse, my dad actually had like a bunch of stuff in the back seat of the car, so all of that stuff pressed up against him, and like it could have been so dangerous. He could have actually had like paralysis or something even worse, but he got very, very lucky, and he was fine. This was I think like 6 or 7 years ago, or you know what, he got his new car in 2014, so this was actually 9 years ago, I guess. But basically, yeah, so all of this stuff like pushed down against his back, and he, if there was a little more pressure, he could have actually died or been paralyzed for a very long time, which is super duper scary. But luckily he was fine. He was actually very close to home when this happened. It was a 6-hour drive, and I'm just glad he was almost home. We got the call like a couple hours hours later. Basically, he had to get his whole car towed, and he didn't like tell anyone until he was safe, which makes sense. And I need to stop falling off. Basically, we got the call a few hours later when everything was okay, and we actually came and picked him up. And I'm actually gonna let this guy kill me because I want to get into the next game. So yeah, but yeah, that's what happened the first 2 times. But let's get into the actual dangerous story now. All right, so we're in the next game, and we're gonna talk about the actual dangerous story where I actually did. I think I did have like a near-death experience, and it was actually not even as dangerous for me as it was for my mom. So basically, once we were pulling out of a driveway, I don't exactly remember where this was, but it was some sort of driveway. We were pulling out of it, and at this point, my mom had an old Honda Accord. I think it was an Accord, if I'm not mistaken. Now she has a Honda Odyssey. So she had a Honda Accord. It's a small car. It's a nice little 4-seater, but it is a small car. But essentially, we were pulling out of a driveway, and I think someone hit us from the side, and I was sitting in the back seat. At this point, I was like 8 years old. I was a very young child. I didn't know what was going on. I was actually having fun. My mom told me this later. I specifically remember my mom told me I thought that it was like a roller coaster or something. Also, these people are playing so annoying. I thought it was some sort of roller coaster, and I didn't know what had happened. Is this guy, did he just fly to me? I'm so confused. What just happened? I'm a little bit lost. Okay, that was a little bit weird, but I thought we were in a roller coaster, but later on I was told that it was actually very dangerous for me, and I could have gotten hurt extremely badly. I was too young to understand what was going on at this point, so I never really got to like, you know, fully grasp the situation. But after that, we both had to go to the hospital, and my mom had to like, she had back problems for years over this. It was actually like a really scary situation. She had back problems for a very long time, and yeah, I mean, it was a very dangerous. I think, I don't know. I think, yeah, the car was completely totaled. The car was like completely totaled. So there was no saving that car. Oh my God, it was so bad. Yeah, I remember that like very vaguely. I think most of my like recollection of the situation is from what I was told by my mom, because it was just her in the car that day. No one else was actually there. But yeah, it was a super scary situation. I'm glad we got out of it. I'm glad we were okay, but it could have gone very differently, and I actually could have died in that car crash. And I'm just glad I didn't. I got out with like very minor injuries. So that's all it was. And oh my God, you have to leave me alone, dude. You have to actually leave me alone. So I'm gonna outplay this guy here. Get that, and then we'll go this way. And get out of here. Perfect. This guy's just chasing me. He's playing very annoying. But yeah, those are basically my car crash stories. Those are the 2 accidents I've been a part of. If you guys want to hear more, I will be sure to let you know. Hold on. Oh, he fell off. Nice. Yeah, if you guys want to hear more of my dangerous stories, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I mean, I don't have many like more car crash stories. I don't have any more car crash stories, but I have like other like near-death experiences that I can definitely talk about. I've been in so many crazy situations, dude. This is just the beginning, guys. You don't even know, okay? This is just the beginning. There's so many situations I can talk about. It's actually like wild. Also, is this guy still gonna go for me, dude? He's just tunnel visioning so hard. Like, did he not see the guy right behind him? It's actually crazy, dude. Wow, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I cannot believe he just got outplayed that hard. Wow, okay. That guy needs to he needs to check on how he was playing that game. But yeah, those were my 3 accident stories. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these. I mean, obviously I'm doing more story times, you know, whether you like it or not. There's going to be 29 more of these. Also, I am confirmed to be going to Colorado later this month, so I'll have to like pre-plan like 5 videos, which is going to be interesting. I'm excited. It'll be a fun little challenge, so we'll see how that goes. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching. Let me win this game real quick, and then we'll end it off, and I'll give you guys a word to comment. All right, I'm just gonna go all in. I'm fine with losing. If you guys made it to the end of this video, comment the word accident. I'm gonna heart every comment that says the word accident. Oh my God, I actually killed him. Yeah, I'll heart every single comment that says the word accident. I just want to see you made it to the end of the video. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys like my storytelling. We will be back tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone, and peace out. Oh. Alright. See ya.